Vegeta, what did you say his power level is? It's over 9,000! 9,000?! There's no way that can be right! It can't! I'm still gonna crush you! I don't care what you've learned!
Hello everyone and welcome to another unboxing. This is for our May 2016 Loot Crate with the theme Power. Take a look at our ferocious background. We have a lot of figures in that awesome new plush that we got of the Attack on Titan special figure. And then we have some powerful Pokemon and none other than Iron Man himself joining us in this epic adventure as we open our crate. Let's crack the seal. I'm actually really sleepy, but I want to know what's in the crate really badly. So I'm going to let you guys get a sneak peek without me. I don't even know if you've seen it. Oh, look. Look at that power with all that extra electricity. There's another sneak peek. And now we shall begin with the item on here. Sure. Oh, okay. There is something about the plush toys in the past couple of months. Actually, this month specifically. The box, hopefully that went up before this one. Otaku Kini has an awesome plush, and lo and behold, if we don't have this awesome plush right here, Dragon Ball Z, that is definitely not something I expected when they put Dragon Ball Z on there. So let's continue, and then we'll go to a review and obviously a price lookup. And we have this is actually really awesome. I was actually wanting a couple extra of these. It is a, oh gosh, an oven mitten. I forgot. I like lost my words. I'm so tired I forgot what we call these. But that is actually really cool. That's the first time I've seen that in a crate. Oh, I think this is our shirt. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. You guys can see it up close, and oh, okay. I think this is gonna be like with the whole crap. What's it called? World of Warcraft. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a rating because this will be kind of hard to see it on the close cam. For design, I'm gonna let you guys get a really close-up view of that. I think that design is really cool. I always like it when they invert things like that, where you have a picture instead of a picture, or like, not necessarily always a picture, but an object or an item that might be a different color, and it's kind of inverted. And as far as the quality of the shirt, it feels like it's of decent quality, and the design is actually really nice. I like it. Oh wow, this is very interesting. I have not seen this before. It's almost like Loot Crate now has an official, like, shirt brand or something. That's really cool. So I'm going to give this shirt actually a 9 out of 10. I like it. I like where this might be going, actually. Nobody wants to see your tail! So, let's see what other items we have. So we have our Loot Crate pin. Okay, I love that. A lot of the Loot Crate pins they've been sending out lately, I mean, they were okay, but I didn't really care for it. That, I like it. I really like it. This kind of feels like it might be a Funko Pop or something, but I'm hoping that's not what it is. I don't like those. Okay, so this is actually a Q-Fig, which is actually pretty cool. This is the first Q-Fig that I've actually gotten because I haven't unboxed all the other Loot Crates. No spoilers. But anyways, this is of the Hulk. I don't know if there were different variants that you could get or whatever, but honestly, this looks really cool. And I don't know if that's it. Yeah, that's it. And then wow, this magazine is actually pretty packed with whatever it is. So we'll take a look at it. And then we're going to take a closer look in here on the inside. And I really like the box design. So I'm going to have to give this box design I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 as well. So we're going to move on and look at the pricing and also give an official review to I'm back, everyone, and I have prices for everything, and we'll give some official ratings. But since we already know what our shirt is, we're just going to kind of put that in the background. And I gave it a 9 out of 10 for the shirt. And I found that the pricing on the shirt was $10. So that's not too bad, really. It says here that this was an exclusive shirt and that it was to celebrate the film's release. So that's pretty cool. And then also across from this Loot Crate magazine was actually really nicely made. It just has some information, I guess, about the World of Warcraft universe. It looks like a timeline. This magazine, look at that design. That is just amazing. It looks beautiful. It's really thick, and I'll show you guys why in a minute after we continue looking through our stuff. So next, we're going to take a look at our Hulk Q-Fig, which was worth $13. Wonder why you didn't spot the Hulk in Captain America Civil War? Because Loot Crate grabbed him. Duh. Detail, but you can also take a really close look at this. There's a lot of detail on the figure itself, especially here in the bottom on the rocks with the stand, and then also you've got the detail in the muscles and the facial expression, the hair. I mean, honestly, it looks really, really awesome, and that's even a close-up picture of that. So, honestly, this was rather surprising. Like, I'm not an extremely big Hulk fan, but I do like the quality of the figure. So I'm going to give this, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Because of its worth and, you know, its quality. It wasn't an exclusive item, but this shows, beside it, some information about the Hulk in general. And I think that's pretty cool. One of my favorite items in this box is this awesome plush, the Dragon Ball Z plush with this 4-star Dragon Ball. So, and that is actually pretty cool. And I'm going to have to give it like a 10 out of 10. I must just be a fan for plushes or something, because this has definitely been the week of plush. But this was worth about $7, and I thought that was pretty neat because it wasn't too pricey, but it also wasn't like just poorly made. It looks like to me it has pretty good quality, you know, like they added the scales, there's the teeth and the eyes, and even some whiskers there, and it looks like the tail's actually exploding out of the Dragon Ball. So I mean, that's pretty nice to have that detail. And obviously this is all about the power levels in the Dragon Ball Z universe, and Super Saiyan Goku is like off the charts. Oh, that's pretty funny. So anyways, next we have this. I didn't really know what this was other than it was an oven mitt. It's actually an exclusive Infinity Gauntlet oven mitt. Whether you're cooking or cosplaying, it's a great magical myth with omnipotent powers beyond belief. I just hope that these powers, you know, help with the cooking. But it shows all these different gems. Apparently these are different gems and what they like represent. So I thought that was pretty cool too. And I'm actually really pleased with getting an oven mitt, and especially having a geeky oven mitt. So, you know, I think I'm going to give that a solid 9 out of 10 as well, because the quality of it looks pretty good. You know, I mean, it doesn't look like it's extremely, let me see here. Actually, I'm going to change that to a 7 out of 10, and I'll explain why. This is actually much more thin than I originally thought. Just by feeling of it. Let me actually pull this out here. Like, the inside padding is kind of thin, and I've noticed that with any, like, no matter what kind of oven mitt that you have, if it's really thin, you sometimes still can have a tendency to feel the heat through the actual oven mitt. So that's the only reason why I'm going to dock this a little bit. But I mean, in general, it is really cool to have a geeky oven mitt to add to your collection. So maybe if you're not cooking something too hot or just pulling something off the stove at a reasonable temperature, that probably still would be okay. Like, I'm not saying you're gonna like burn your hand or anything, but I haven't tested, so I'm not gonna tell you otherwise either. So with our final item, which I was actually surprised there wasn't a whole bunch of items in this crate, but honestly I feel like this is one of the better crates that we've had recently, because the quality, even though there was a few less items, the quality of the items were really well made. I mean, just take a look at that pin. There's a lot of detail. There's a lot of awesome colors popping out. That orange and the lime green really make that robot, whatever it is, pop out amazingly. And then you've even got that little Loot Crate symbol hidden in there, and it's colored. Like, this paint, like, just look at that glossy gloss. I mean, it's awesome. Honestly, that's probably going to be the first Loot Crate pen that I'm going to keep for a while. And the value of this pen was actually $4.25. I was totally surprised. And the cool thing is that with this, like, with Loot Crate, they've been starting to do, like, downloadable content. So, I might have another code or some kind of game code going onto the next video for you guys to race and grab for a free game. But we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, wait, no, it's not for a game. Sorry, I was wrong. This is for rare loot in the game Battleborn, which is available for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. I personally don't have this game, so I'm definitely going to be giving this away if I'm allowed to, if I'm able to, so to say. So what else makes this magazine awesome? Obviously, they're going to have, you know, content for their other boxes, which I would highly suggest. And you have an interview with the Robert Kaczynski, who is dealing with the World of Warcraft movie. An interview. I don't really know who that guy is just yet, but I will learn once I read this. And there's actually quite a bit of content in here. And then you've got this cool little, like, word puzzle thing, which I thought was cool. And then muffins of death. I mean, don't you want to make a muffin of death? So I think this is pretty neat to take a look at. And then we've got some extra, I'm not really sure what this is, but then also some looter pictures, which have spoilers and some of the stuff I haven't opened, I do believe. And then that is what you could possibly get in the Mega Crate, which would be really cool to eventually win. And then a question and answer with Martin Walland, which looks like the CEO of Fat Shark for that game where we got that content for. So that's pretty cool. So guys, I forgot to give the pen a rating. I'm going to give that a 10 out of 10 and the magazine a 10 out of 10. So what information I found was that the average of everything in the box, once I added everything together, I included the magazine and the artwork on the box itself, was an average of a 10 out of 10 for the complete box. Everything in it, every aspect of it. And that there was actually a total of $30 made. Now that was only for the items that were present in the box. And I thought that was pretty good value. Honestly, I had considered canceling my Loot Crate subscription, and I did cancel the yearly one, but I'm going to start up again, I do believe, probably sometime next month for the June box, and depending on what the theme is, probably depends on when I will actually sign up for it. So Loot Crate will probably still be in my box subscriptions, but we'll just have to wait and see how the other box subscriptions fare and if Loot Crate continues to deliver the goods. So that was, you know, to me, an overall pretty good episode. I was pleased and excited for the contents. I'll probably definitely be keeping most of the items. And if whatever items that I don't decide to keep will probably end up being on my eBay store for sale. So just keep that in mind. And also, if you guys want to get a Loot Crate of your own, I'm going to leave a link in the description below to get yourself a Loot Crate. So to enter in this giveaway, you're going to receive this exclusive Loot Crate magazine along with some other geeky type item. I'm not really sure what that will be yet. And I think you will like this magazine. There'll be a lot of information in it. You know, I didn't get to show everything in there, but you'll get to see the interviews and some of the additional information that maybe other places don't have. So, until next time when we do an unboxing or an unsleeving or something maybe completely random that we have not done in a while. I hope you guys have a great week.